Hey there, Grandma. Ah, a little more jittery this week. Yeah? Did you not eat your sugar-free candy this afternoon? You ate the sugar one? Yeah. Okay, Grandma. You want to know what I learned again this week in school? Don't you want to talk about other stuff? Well, if you must know, it actually applies to you very well because we're talking about whenever you want to eat. So what in your body triggers eating? And the answer is there's really no simple answer, Grandma. There's a lot of things that control eating. Um, a big thing, maybe we can kind of start with whenever you eat something. So say you eat something, what happens is that food travels down, and as that food gets broken down, your body will release insulin. You've heard of insulin, right? People who, yes, your friend has diabetes, and she, right, right. So if you have diabetes, depending on what type, yeah, your body's either not producing enough insulin or your body's not responding to that insulin. So yeah, so if you have increased insulin, what that happens is when that insulin's in your bloodstream, that will talk to a part in your brain here called the hypothalamus. That'll talk to your hypothalamus and it'll cause it to release a certain chemical called CRH. And that'll say, hey, do not eat. So that'll kind of talk to other areas in your brain that might control, appetite or it kind of will travel throughout your body and talk to your different body systems and control eating. And so say you ate a meal, right? Whataburger, you had Whataburger for lunch. Okay, let's try to stay on topic, Grandma. So say you eat Whataburger. Um, so what happens? All right, so the insulin's released. We talked about that, but also when the food gets to your stomach, whenever your stomach it stretches, there are nerves in there. It's called the vagal nerve. It's a nerve that comes down from your brain stem, right down there. It travels down to your stomach, and when your stomach stretches, it'll send nerves that go back up to your brain stem, and it'll shut off eating. It'll say, "Hey, let's stop eating," because that will your brain stem will then send nerves up to your hypothalamus. Remember we talked about the hypothalamus before. The hypothalamus is really like a central station for a lot of information to travel to it, and it will control a lot of different areas of your body, like temperature or eating. Um, so you have that going on in your stomach, but also in your duodenum, as you're leading to your intestines, another hormone called CCK is released, and that's also traveling up to your brainstem. Remember where we talked about where those vagal nerves from the stomach are originating, and so that's another hormone that's going into it. Um, and so those are some of the main ones. Also, you have your intestines. So down here, they'll release a hormone called PYY that will travel up to your hypothalamus again. Hypothalamus, it keeps coming up in all of this. Um, and so, and then you have your fat cells. So whenever, isn't necessarily when you're eating, but, you know, say you're someone who has a lot of weight on you, whenever you're done eating, your fat cells release leptin, and that'll communicate to your hypothalamus and say, hey, we have enough energy in our body. We don't necessarily need to be eating as much. And so say when you're hungry. So say I actually want to eat something. You like eating? Okay. So say whenever you want to eat, your body release this hormone called ghrelin. And so what ghrelin does is it's released by your stomach, and ghrelin will travel up to your hypothalamus, and it will cause it to release a hormone called orexin, and that will you kind of communicate with other areas in your brain. It'll give you that sensation where you want to eat, like maybe your stomach will gurgle, that sort of thing. So, anyways, Grandma, that's kind of part of some of the hormones and whatnot that regulate eating. There's a lot more that goes into it, especially when you kind of get into certain social situations and how your body processes that. So, anyways, hope you have a good day. Let's get you down for your nap, okay?
Say bye, Grandma.
Bye, Grandma.